Hello everyone, and oh my god, this is bad. Hello everyone, this is Fazbear Gaming. Has been a while since I actually recorded, but right now I'm actually planning on what I should do with the channel. Since right now I'm actually in a busy schedule this year is gonna be very busy because I have school and a lot of stuff, so I can actually enter the preparatory that I'm actually gonna be in. If you don't understand what I actually am saying, just lower the speed down. Lower the speed down because it's the first time that I'm actually talking that fast, and it's actually not that annoying, but well, it's kind of annoying, but you'll get the point. You'll get the point. So right now, I finished my homework. Finished my homework, yes. And today I'm actually gonna do a video dedicated on a guy called Nerd Incorporated, and I'm a fan of him. I subscribe to his channel, and he actually posts very good content on special edition and unboxing, special edition, and reviews on, well, mainly reviews on the movies as well as blind packs and collectibles. He likes to do that a lot. Well, here's the thing, I actually subscribed to him last year, and he's actually a cool guy. He actually likes doing what he likes to do, which is review movies and collectibles, all those stuff. I still remember the time when I actually sent him a good note on the Stranger Things collectible. I think it was season 2 of Stranger Things collectible, or I don't know. I don't remember, but I sent him a note, and he actually did like it. So he's like, "Oh, nice, man." So right now I'm actually gonna do something similar to him, but with the stuff that I have. It's not pretty. Telling you why it's not pretty, because I'm kind of poor. And I'm like those people. Ah, Jesus! I want a Lamborghini or DeLorean. No, I'm not those people that think, oh well, I hate being poor. No, I really kind of like my lifestyle as it is. Since right now I'm actually with two best friends that actually help me, as well as my brother, who does actually help me supports me for these videos. So, right now, let's start! God damn it, I can't actually do that very good. Now, here's the thing, guys. I was gonna show you. Oh no, it's dead. Oh wait, it's alive. It's alive! I know that quote is so old, but I wanted to use it. Alright, so I have 4 movies. Technically, this video was gonna be 5 movies, but since the movie that I wanted to actually show you guys is Lord of the Rings, the collectible, which has the 3 movies, with bonus disc and with the cover that looks like a bookcase. Sadly, that's in my brother's house, and my brother's wife is gonna be very pissed if I grab stuff. So you gotta know that it was gonna be Lord of the Rings that I'm gonna show you, but that'll be next time, because literally I can't actually grab stuff there. It's kind of like if it was illegal. But anyway, let's go on with the review. First up, Star Wars, the trilogy. Now, this one is actually one of the greatest movies that I've ever seen. Now they're actually doing through episode 7 to episode 9. Technically, it's kind of like you actually imagine of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, where they do, they sketch the whole story into one movie, as well as do stuff that's tied into the lore, like series or cartoons. No, basically series or you know, you get what I mean. So here they are. So this in this one, it comes with 4 DVD cases. One is none other than the bonus material that they used for the movies, and it's very interesting since I was watching a channel and there was an interview with the guy who was initially gonna be Darth Vader, but he wasn't good, so they had to actually remodel the voice to the. And it's actually very interesting when you actually see the concept on how the story has to take place and what took how much time does it take to make a movie. So I give it a try to actually never do that. So here are the 3 movies that initiated everything from 1977 when Star Wars came out. Now these are the movies that came out in that day, if no more later. So we have episode. Ah, here it is. Okay, so episode 4, The New Hope. Granted that this is actually very good. It's actually good. Recommend you. Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. One of my favorites, since I have a T-shirt dedicated to this. Nice. That's very nice. Episode 6, The Return of the Jedi. This is actually good. And it would have been good if it was, you know, a sexology. Because prequel and they actually make a good story, but the Lucasfilms wanted to actually make more, want to improve the story more, so they made, you know, the Clone Wars a part of the prequels, as well as an animated short that was part of the 3rd entry of the prequels. It's so on, as well as Rebels. So far so good. Anyway, so yeah, the trilogy. Next up, we have, speaking about the prequels, Star Wars prequel trilogy. I was gonna say trequel. No, Star Wars prequel trilogy. People actually hate these prequels. In my opinion, I don't hate them. Literally. People actually hate these prequels just for one character, as well as one thing, as well as another thing, which is midichlorians. Basically, fans of Star Wars don't want to talk about midichlorians, and the people that don't want to talk about these prequels is Jar Jar Binks. Why do they hate Jar Jar Binks? I know that he's annoying, but he actually did a good fight when in the first episode. So, wait. Okay. So, let's go on. Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, where it all started. It's a good movie. I recommend you guys watch it. Although if you hate Jar Jar Binks, don't watch it. What's this called? Oh. Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. See, this is what I hate. That I'm a fan of these movies, as well as this genre. But sometimes I leave it like forever and I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, I should know more. Oh, crap. So yeah, Star Wars Attack of the Clones. This is where Anakin actually becomes whiny. As well as the 3rd entry, The Revenge of the Sith. And this is where Darth Vader is first born. It hit something very soft. So, that was the Star Wars prequel trilogy. Now, let's go on with another Lucasfilms. And I don't have none other than Star Wars 7 or 8. No, it's not Star Wars, but it's made by the same company, Lucasfilms. Indiana Jones, The Completed Adventure Collection. And as you see in this box art, we have a lot of things. This is property of Indiana Jones. Initially, this was actually, it had like a paper or some sort of paper here. But since this was when I was a little a kid. I just took the paper off and then leave it like this. Probably like Dr. Jones. So, as you might know, Indiana Jones was gonna be a trilogy, similar to Star Wars trilogy, as well as the prequels trilogy. But then somebody actually thought about it, and they're like, we should actually end this in some sort of dramatic way. So, how do we end this? With Indiana Jones with his son. So, let's go on with every adventure of Mr. Indiana Jones. First up is Raiders of the Lost Ark. This was actually good. This is where you actually see the boulder, the Indiana Jones, when you see Indiana Jones' first love interest. And funny enough, there's actually a video game of Indiana Jones. And it's actually not the... If you have seen The Nerd, he actually reviewed those. But he forgot one, which is very good. And it's a platformer. And it's not like Raiders of the Lost Ark or the Temple of Doom. Which I recommend you find that game and play it, because it's actually a good game. I'll find it and I'll play it and review it to you guys. Raiders of the Lost Ark, a good movie. Speaking about Temple of Doom, we have Temple of Doom, a good one as well. Now, Temple of Doom, it's actually very good as well. Same thing with the Last Crusade. Funny enough, I'm going to tell you a story of this. If you want to hear some stories, I'm actually going to tell you. If you can actually go to my other channel, which is the Animatronic Animator. Please subscribe there, and sometimes I'll actually post stories that I would tell you guys about. But here's the story of this movie. This is something that I wanted to say a whole lot. And if there's someone in Hawaii who knows me very well, this is gonna be a true story, because here's something that I want to tell you guys. This movie is actually something very interesting, in my opinion, because the disc in this case, it's not mine. It's from another property. You might say, hold up a second, Fazbear. You robbed someone? Did you rob the disc? No, we just switched the discs. See, the disc of this movie that I have was kind of scratchy, and it wouldn't actually play good. So, since I was in a school which had a library, and they had movies, computers, magazines, and books, this was actually part of the movie collection that they had there. So we got the movie, switched the disc, and the one in the library has the original my disc, and I have the library's disc. And if you don't believe me, here's proof. Telema Parker Library, 1972. His confidence? Now, I should actually not publish this, or say... I gotta think better than saying this. But it's actually an interesting story that I wanted to tell you guys about this movie. Since the disc that I had, it was actually that scratchy and all that stuff. But in other ways, it's actually a good movie as well. And finally, from the Indiana Jones Completed Adventure Collection, we have The Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, the last entry of Indiana Jones, and probably the last act that Harrison Ford did for Indiana Jones. So yeah, this is actually 2 disc special as well. This movie actually is I keep saying to these movies that they're good, but mainly they are, because they show you a little bit of history, a bunch of history, and that's the most fascinating ever. I mean, Lucasfilms did a lot of things to Indiana Jones as well as Star Wars. Star Wars, they created a genre of science fiction that people really wish that it exists. And with Indiana Jones, they created a whole new way to teach stories. With the main protagonist teaching us the stories while he's having an adventure. This is why I like these movies a lot, because they do that. They have that way of showing their spark on why we like them. Very coincidence actually. And lastly, the collectible that I liked the most. Now I have a lot other collectibles that I want to show you, but this one tops them off. 3, 2, 1, go! Ghostbusters! Yes! Ghostbusters! You might say it's just a normal case. Well, yes, it's a normal case, but with a book. What's so special about this book? It shows you the making and the designs of each character from the movie. As well, you can actually get 15 cents. You can actually Stay Puft Marshmallows for 15 cents. Nice. Although not nice, since it's not the year that marshmallow. This is not. You can't buy marshmallows for 15 cents. That's bullcrap. You can't buy mushrooms with just 15 cents. But it's actually good not to actually show you the world of Ghostbusters. Now here we have the 2 Ghostbusters movies, and funny thing enough, they're actually gonna make a Ghostbusters 3. I'm so shocked for 2020's Ghostbusters 3. And I'm thinking to my head, oh my god, hopefully Bill Murray and the original Ghostbusters are there. Because I love this series. The first time that I saw this is when it was, I think it was last year or 2017. It was in the year where Ready Player One was actually out in theaters. And there was a lot of pop culture reference, and since I know that I have the Ghostbusters movies, I started watching them, and man oh man, my younger self I was so amazed on these 2 movies. So yeah, this is one of my favorite movies ever. Apart from another movie, but it's cartoony, but we're gonna talk about collectibles. Although it was the movie, forget about it. Anyway, so you know this story. A group of people two people think that ghosts are actually real, so they want to. Actually, that's not how the story goes. Well, I don't remember correctly. It was 2 people wanting to communicate with ghosts, as well as do experiments on them. So then one of the friends comes over and they're like, "Oh, the ghost, okay. Well, I might help you, but here's the thing: is they're not real." So they find a ghost and they're like, "Oh my God, ghosts are real!" And the Ghostbusters are born. People don't actually people think that the Ghostbusters are deluded and ghosts aren't real until Gozer. That's the villain, by the way. No, wait, Gozer? No, yeah, Gozer. Gozer is one of the villains in this movie. Shows up, and so another guy actually comes in, which helps them as well, and they stop Gozer once and for all. That's actually nothing good. It's actually a good movie. Now, Ghostbusters 2 is another thing. And now they're not fighting a god, they're fighting a magician. Like a Merlin, but evil. So you guys know the stories of these. And this It's very nice noting that that some people do actually do really care about detail and how filming movies actually takes time, because you have to actually design the characters on what do you think about the character and the design, the streets, the set, anything has a design. So take a word from the guy from the internet to actually examine some of the. Take a guy from the internet, which is me, on investigating some of your favorite movies, as well as investigating how the making of that movie actually takes time, because that's the thing of me. When I see a movie and I'm like, okay, and when there's like an option where you can actually see the making of this movie, you're like, oh Jesus, this is actually interesting. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I know it's not a gaming video, but whatever. So if you like this video, please leave a like. Comment down below what do you think about this video, and what should I do next on this channel. If you want me to do a game, you can actually tell me what game should I review. If you want me to review other stuff, kind of like this, go for it. Do it. And if you think that I can do something else, I'm up to the job. And remember, subscribe to my channel. It helps me a lot, so I can actually help my family with payments and bills, all that stuff, as well as click the bell button to be notified for some of my videos. And yeah, just do that. So goodbye, guys, and remember, it's gaming time. I don't know why I did that, but hey, get a hold of yourself there, bro.